Okay. Okay, we just getting started. Let me let the room fill up. Okay, Chango in the building. Let me know if you can hear me, young buck. Steve Levine, as always, one of my loyalty guys. Okay, we can hear shit. All right, let's let the room fill up. It's gonna be a crapshoot tonight, dog. I don't know who can get in, who can't get in, but we gonna get somebody in. I promise you that. Yeah, we gonna get somebody in. Let the room fill up a little bit, then I'ma start the show. Y'all know how I do. Let me do my due diligence. Give me 1 minute so I can make sure that other people can see the show also. Martin Silver, what's up, baby? Martin Silver, you better not go nowhere, man. Yeah, you been in and out, man. Hold on, let me fix this here. Let me do my due diligence. Show is going to start real shortly. I'm letting the room fill up. That's all I'm doing. Just letting the room fill up. Okay, here we go. Got it now. 1 minute, I'll be good to go. Yeah. Yo, salute to everybody, man. Everybody, like I said, don't go nowhere. We got 2 giveaways. We got a crapshoot about who's going on. I don't know who's eligible to get on because we had a lot of technical difficulties last week, but we gonna fix shit. I promise you that. We definitely gonna fix shit. Okay. Jacino in the building, that's what's up. Okay, let me do my little due diligence. Let's start the show, guys. Al York Sports. The raw truth. Open sessions and giveaways. Y'all know the vibe. Hit niggas with that crash dummy shit. Y'all niggas lucky I can't drink before my show. My shit be extra. Let's go. Oh, it's gonna be a crapshoot today, man. It's gonna be a real crapshoot because I don't know who's eligible to get on and talk to me. But if I get 1 or 2 of y'all, I'll be gravy. I promise you that. And before I start the show, I gotta tell y'all a story real quick. I be constantly talking about no drinking and driving. Last week, I went out like a buster. I drank before I did all my work as far as downloading and pushing my shit around, right? How the fuck I erased the fucking video? The actual video, dog. I erased the actual fucking video with Part-Time Bro, with Chango. Video was dope too, man. So you know what? I ain't drinking and working until I finish working. If you can't drink and drive, you can't drink and work. That's the moral of the fucking story. All right, everybody in. Lamar Yeri, what up, baby? I see you, dog. Martin Silver once again. Okay, let's start the show, guys. Basically, I told y'all the drinking and working story. Fucking deleted the video like a fucking buster. Let me start my shout out, then I'm going to start the show. Nobody try to get into I'm finished. That goes to you, Sportsbook Jeff, Felix Jacino, X-Man, and Chango. Wait till I finish. Ray Rodriguez, New York, everything, baby. I see you. All right. Let me start out by saying shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, Nueva York, Triple H, everything. My little brother, Dwayne Beeman, I'm still waiting on the information on this championship bout that's coming up. Salute to my little brother. Hard work does pay off. Credit fix, never too late to get your credit fix. IG me, inbox me, email me, al.newyork@yahoo.com. Never too late to get your credit fix. You need advertisement? Hit me up and I'll hook you up. Hit me up, I'll hook you up. Open sessions and giveaways, Tango could tell you, the more, the merrier. Let's get started. We're going to start out. I'm going to pick this, I'm going to go to the Brooklyn Nets real quick. I feel bad for Kevin Durant. He gave all his trust to a guy that's that you can't trust, which is Kyrie Irving. Now, I know a lot of y'all gonna say, yo, I stand behind him. He don't want to be vaccinated. But how can you knock a dude that don't want the shots? Yo, Kyrie Irving's a buster. He ran off on LeBron in Cleveland without telling him. Some real other shit. Then he went to Boston, had the perfect setup with them young boys, and fucked that shit up. And now he fucking up the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn Nets might not get a chip. They need Kyrie Irving if they want to get over the fucking top. Kyrie Irving could ball. I would never take away anything that man does on the basketball court. But he's a fucking buster. He fuck up everything in front of him. You know what I mean? He's starting to be like Odell Beckham Jr., Chad Ochocinco. You know what I'm saying? Terrell Owens. He's basically one of those guys. And he needs to cut it out because he convinced Durant. Let's do it in Brooklyn, dog. And you got KD out there who ripped his Achilles, still out there banging out, still out there doing this thing. And where the fuck is Kyrie Irving? You a buster, dogs. Next subject. Dallas Cowboys wide receiver out for 2 games after testing positive for COVID-19, Amari Cooper. Now, I got to tell my man Noah, my little brother, he don't believe in COVID-19. COVID-19 cases is popping up every day, dog. You better get your shit together, dog. You looking real dumb right now. COVID exists, and I've been telling you this for the last 2 years. Amari Cooper out for the next 2 games. Definitely a big blow against the KC Chiefs this week because we're going to have to be fully strapped to win that game. Next subject, we're going to go to baseball. Noah Syndergaard saying that the Halos flew in on him and the Mets basically took the back seat. So he ended up signing with the Halos with Ohtani, you know what I'm saying, Mike Trout and company. Rondo, you know what I'm saying? You asked me, this guy played a couple games last year. It looks like Noah Syndergaard is going to the same avenue that Matt Harvey went in, where he started out exclusively good. I mean, dominated. Fastball's up there 99, 100. And his boat is sinking fast, dog. So I can't knock him for going to get that 21 M's with the Halos, because the Mets were definitely not paying him that. So I don't knock him for that. He's trying to snatch it up because he knows his boat is sinking, and it's sinking fast. Other news. Detroit Tigers made a nice move. Picked up left-hander Eduardo Rodriguez from the Boston Red Sox. Signed him for 5 years, 77 M's. Rodriguez showed out in the playoffs. I was not a big fan of Rodriguez, but he showed out in the playoffs, and he earned this contract. Salute to Eduardo Rodriguez, who's, by the way, 13-8 with a 4.74 earned run average. But that didn't tell his story. It's what he did in the playoffs, to me, is what got him this contract. Other news. Washington football team head coach Ron Rivera, a.k.a. Riverboat Ron, has ruled out first-round pick Chase Young for the rest of the season with a leg injury or ACL is what I'm thinking. Bad news for Washington. They look like they're starting to get a little bit of mojo. You lose your best defensive player, you ain't going nowhere. And now we going to free picks real quick before I get this call. You know, give me a minute, guys. Yo, Chuck Thomas, I see you, baby. I see you. Last week, Noah Parker went 2-0 on the free picks. He gave our Michigan -2 versus Penn State 1. Arizona plus 24.5 1. Now he's 9-10 -2 units. We stinking up the joint. Listen, let me make it clear. We ain't tearing it up like we do every year. We not. But the difference between me and them busters, they don't tell you when they lose. They only tell you when they win. I'm here broadcasting our fucking losses because I keep it all the way 100. Them fucking busters. That's why I'm going to run all these motherfuckers out of Vegas. Okay. This week, he's going with Illinois plus 13 and Nebraska plus 9.5. Check that out. Illinois line 9 plus 13 college football. and Nebraska plus 9.5. He's 9-10, minus 2 units. He went 2-0 last week. Yeah, Chuck Thomas, 9-10. That's how we give it up. I'm fucking up. I shit the bed last week. I went against my Cowboys with Atlanta. We smoked them. I lost because I took Atlanta. And my teaser, the Raiders didn't show up in the second half. I got no excuse. They showed up first half, forgot to get back in the field second half. I went 0-2 last week. My record now is 9-10 also. And I'm minus 1.4 units. I'm not embarrassed. We're going to turn it up. I promise you that. Let me give you my free picks before we move forward. I'm going to go against my boys again. Listen, I'm 1-4 against my team. But I think this is a great situation for the Kansas City Chiefs to beat my Cowboys this week. No Amari Cooper. The Chiefs are starting to turn it up. Cowboys' bad game had a good game. I think it's going to be a wonderful game in Arrowhead. Wonderful game. But I'm going to take the Chiefs -2. It's not that I don't love my Cowboys. Cowboy fan might be looking at me, yo, Al, what you doing? Listen, I don't bet with my heart. I love my team. But like I always say, Jerry Jones ain't paying my rent. If I need rent paid, he ain't paying it. This winning bet could pay my rent. So I'm taking the Chiefs -2 on my straight bet. And then my 6-point teaser, we bringing the Seahawks from plus 2.5 to 8.5. They're playing Arizona. Seahawks plus 8.5. And the second half of that teaser, we taking the Baltimore Ravens money line against the Chicago Bears. There go your free picks. You got any questions? Hit me up on the comments. Let's try Felix Jacino. If you're available, if you want to get on, let me know what's going on. If not, we'll go to the next man. It's going to be a crapshoot tonight, guys. I don't know who's going to be on, who's not. Let's try Felix real quick. Been acting real funny. Okay, we got my brother here. Let's go, baby. Felix Jacino, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, man? How you doing? I just walked into the door, man, like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, let me let everybody know this is why I appreciate you, brother. You go beyond what you're supposed to help out my show, and I want to let you know that I love you for that, brother. I mean that. Copy?
I appreciate you too, my brother.
Okay, brother. Let's get it going real quick for the peoples. We're going to go to the MLB honors. Bryce Harper won MVP in the National League. I see you had something against that, but then you also supported him. So talk to the peoples what Felix thinks about Bryce Harper, a native of Las Vegas, by the way, winning the MVP.
You know, I mean, for me, Bryce Harper had a season like under the radar because I mean, you didn't hear from him much. There was nothing like crazy of what he was doing, but he had one of the best seasons ever. And like I said, under the radar. This is his second MVP, but he's only the 4th outfielder in baseball history to have a season where he had 100 runs, 100 walks, 40 doubles, 35 homers, and batted over 300. And the other 3 outfielders to ever do that was Babe Ruth, Stan Musial, and Bonds. And anytime Babe Ruth is in any conversation and you do something, that's worthy, man. So props up to Harper, man. I mean, he had a great, outstanding season. And like I said, I didn't even see that coming. And I didn't even realize the kind of season he had. I had like Fernando Tatis, Soto. I had those guys up there. But Harper had an outstanding season.
Yeah, you made a great point. Tatis tailed off late. Also had an injury issue. Then he had that dispute with Machado. That didn't help him at all. And Soto, as great as he was, his team didn't do shit because all those trades they did basically in the mid-season. So You got to give it a Bryce. What they was a couple games from making the playoffs. And I see where you at, and I love them points you make. That's what I'm talking about. You dug deep. You got shit that I didn't even know about, and I appreciate that. Now we're going to take the same question. We're going to go to the American League with Shohei Ohtani winning the MVP in the American League. Talk to us, Felix.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it was a two-man race, man. I mean, Ohtani and Guerrero. I think the biggest thing about Ohtani was that we seen a guy do something that hasn't been done in 100 years, and that speaks for itself. I mean, he was an all-star caliber pitcher, an all-star caliber hitter. Overall, you put it together. Tell me when you're going to see a guy that can pitch, throw 95, 98 miles an hour, pitch quality baseball, and then also be one of the top hitters in the game. I mean, that's rare. Like I said, anything that you don't see since Babe Ruth, I mean, stands for itself. And like I said, I wouldn't have been disappointed if Guerrero won the MVP either, because he's deserving. But like I said, man, Ohtani has something that we haven't seen, and I think baseball wants to brand that and they want to market that, because I can see all the endorsements regarding pitching and hitting and something that, what he did. They're going to be creative, and you're going to see something out there regarding that.
Right. Do you accept the decision though? Are you good with the decision of him winning?
I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Like I said, I can't argue what Ohtani did, especially like I said, a guy that can pitch quality baseball and be a premier top hitter. And guy hit 40-something home runs, and so I'm not gonna disagree with that. He's deserving, man.
Right. Listen, it could have been any way for me. I would have been all right. Vlad Guerrero towed up, like X just said. He was more in the race than him. But I'm going to tell you why I think he won it. You just hit on it. The fact that he brought the pitching with the hitting, we didn't see that since what, Babe Ruth? So that had a lot to do with it. And not to mention, he was dominant doing both. Very dominant. Exactly. And a lot of things that a lot of people do not know, he was hitting without protection this year. Mike Trout wasn't in that lineup.
That's right.
So that means that they Bobby was pitching around him because they was able to pitch around him. Unlike if you got Mike Trout behind him, you got to pitch to Ohtani. So I think all these things go into the decision-making of these professionals that make the decisions of who's MVP and who's not. But taking nothing away from Vlad Jr., well-deserved year. God bless him. And he's easily, I would have liked to see a tie on the MVP. That's what I would have voted for. But you know what? Either one is still good enough. We cover that. Let's move on, Felix. Let's go to the Cy Young Award. You still there, right? You kind of froze on me a little bit. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So you freaking up on me, brother. Okay. National League Cy Young winner Corey Burns won. He was 11-5 with a 2.43, 234 strikeouts in 167 innings. Does he deserve the Cy Young Award? To you, Felix.
I think they got it right in the National League. I'll say that he's deserving. You got to give props to other pitchers who are competing with guys who are expected to win, like Scherzer and Bauer and those guys. I think Scherzer was third in the voting. Zach Wheeler was second. Right. But actually, that was a close race, though. Zach Wheeler and Colby and Burns came down. They were very close.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's okay with me as well. The guy deserves it, man.
Okay, now we go to the American League real quick. Robbie Ray won. What you think about that?
I think they got it right, man. Listen, I'm a Yankee fan. I root for Jared Coles, but listen,
I think they got it right.
Innings pitch, man. Coles had 181. Robbie had 193. He had 5 more strikeouts, 248 to 243, and his ERA, which is the most important stat for me as a pitcher, was better than Coles. He was 2.84. Coles was 3.23, and like I said, man, I think he deserves it, man. I think they got that right as well.
Yo, we got to be careful with the Blue Jays because Robbie Ray, they just re-signed Berrios. And if they get one more pitcher, with all that hitting they got, and you will get Springer the whole year this time. You know what I mean? They're going to be very tough. That East is tough in general. Boston, all of them could come out. The Rays, the Yankees, that East is powerful where it used to be back in the days. With of course, the Rays being involved this time. Okay, let's go to Rookie of the Year. You said Robbie Ray, fair. Okay, we'll move on. Rookie of the Year in the American League, Randy Arozarena. No surprise in my book. Anything you want to say about that?
Same here, no surprise. I mean, the runner-up, Luis Garcia, you know, he's a pitcher. I mean, he had a good rookie season for a pitcher. I think the guy was 11-7, 11-8. You know, he had 167 strikeouts in 155 innings. Impressive. So, I mean, I can see the guy, you know, he was going to be a top 3 up there. But they got it right. I think Randy from the Rays, I think he had a phenomenal season as a rookie, man. It sort of kind of reminded me of Andujar's season. The guy had like 94, 95 runs scored, over 30 doubles, over 20 homers.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, drove in 70 runs. So yeah, well deserving for the Rays young guy there.
And don't forget the big playoffs he had in the shortened season.
Exactly.
Monster playoffs he put out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
and that's where you make your
Jonathan India.
Jonathan
India in the National League. I like that boy for Cincinnati. Came out of nowhere. You know what I mean? He won it kind of easily. What I'm hearing, your take on India before we move on, bro.
I mean, that guy's gonna be a name that we're gonna talk about. Great third baseman. The kid, I mean, he had a great season. You know, 30-something doubles and over 20 homers, drove in 69 runs, almost 100 run score. That's, you know, great season for a rookie. And he played it, you know, the hot corner, third base. So well deserving. And the runner up was another pitcher who, you know, he didn't have a great record. He was 7-8. I think it was Trevor Rogers. But you know, Trevor Rogers, listen, he struck out 157 batters in 130-something innings. That's impressive. So I think they got it right, 1-2, and I think Jonathan Indy deserved winning the Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, good ball play. Got a lot of big hits for the Reds. I've seen a lot of games. Very impressive rookie by the Cincinnati Reds. I like that for them. Okay, now we're going to shift. We're going to shift, Felix. I'm going to throw a curveball at you. I told you we were going to do something else, but I'm going to put you on the spot. I'm pretty sure you don't mind. And I have to do it because it's a big fight tomorrow, Felix. You're the only one I could probably talk about this with. Terrence Crawford versus Sean Porter. You know what I mean? Crawford is minus 900. I mean, these guys are really disrespecting Sean Porter. I know Crawford is the fucking man. But a guy like Sean Porter, who's 31-3-1 with 17 knockouts, who shies nobody. He'll go in the ring with anybody. He's got like that old school mentality. And he's always got a puncher's chance. Now, skill set, we all know Bud is the guy. Bud Crawford is the guy.
Yeah.
But to make him 900, dog, it's very disrespectful in my book. And the over-under rounds is 10.5. If you like the over, it's minus 260. If you like the under, plus 220. Give us your take on this big event tomorrow in Las Vegas with Terrence Buck Crawford fighting Sean Showtime Porter.
Listen, if you got some money that you're not afraid of losing, put it on Porter. Because let me tell you something. If there's an upset in the making, that this is the fight. Listen, Porter has been in with more quality fighters than Crawford. Let's be honest. Porter's not an easy out, man. And he's fought some of the best fighters.
He's not.
Within during his career than Crawford has. So like I said, Crawford is favorite, but listen, I think Porter can pull it out. And like I said, if you got some money that you're not afraid, that you're willing, that you can lose it, it's not gonna hurt you, I will put it down on Porter because it's a good bet, man. Because like I said, Porter's a good fighter.
Yeah. As a gambling man, you can't lay that 10-1. You just can't. I mean, Mayweather will make a bet like that. Mayweather will put $1 million to win 100,000 because that's how Mayweather bets. But we ain't got Mayweather money. So I would personally fuck with the rounds. I would say maybe over 10.5. I don't see Bud knocking him out. And, I mean, Porter can knock him out, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I'll say over 10.5 rounds. You're right. Put maybe $100 on Porter, maybe to win them, damn near $1,000. But I think Bud comes out with the win. So I'd rather go the over. I think I got Bud by decision. That will be my take in that fight. So I like the over. Anything you want to add on to that?
Right. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good fight, man. Like you said, it can go the distance. It's going to be a competitive fight. Crawford should do enough to win. But for me, I wouldn't be surprised if Porter does something amazing in this fight. Because I just think his experience in the ring with more quality opponents, because if he's had a little bit of a longer career, I think that can benefit him. So let's enjoy the fight.
Nice point. Real quick. I'm not going to shut you out on this. I'm actually going to do it with you and Jeff, if I can get Jeff in. But I'd rather get it out there because if Jeff don't get in, then we don't get it out. Top 5 NFL teams, 5 all the way to 1. Go ahead, Felix. After this, we're going to close it up.
All right. Listen, in football in the NFL this year, it's every week it changes, man, because you got a team that you think is the best, and they lose. All right. Listen, okay, this is my top 5. All right. I had actually Tennessee as 5, but I changed them. My top 5 is number 5, New England Patriots. The New England Patriots are second in the NFL behind Buffalo in points differential, 123. Nobody even close. Only Buffalo is better at 145. They got the 4th ranked defense. They've won 5 in a row. New England for me right now is number 5 in the power rankings. My power rankings.
Mac Jones.
Number 4.
Mac Jones.
Number 4 is Arizona. Arizona is a +8 in the takeaways, 4-2 in the conference. They're the highest scoring team, 287 points. New England just scored over 300 points, but they played, I think, 1 game more. So I got Arizona at number 4. They're top 10 in offense and defense. They're 9 on defense and 5th in offense. So I got Arizona at 4. Number 3 is the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys got the number 1 offense in football. Woo! They're +5 in takeaways. They're 5-1 in the conference, and they're 89 in points differential. They trail Buffalo and New England. So I got the Cowboys at number 3. Number 2 for me is the Green Bay Packers. They got the 3rd best defense. Their offense is not like top 10, but they get the job done. Aaron Rodgers finds a way to win games. And then they got the best conference record. They're 6-1, and they're a +7 in the takeaways. So I got Green Bay at number 2, and the number 1 team for me in the power rankings is the Buffalo Bills. They're number 1 on defense, number 5 on offense. They're a +14 on takeaways, and they got the best point differentials between scoring and giving up points in the NFL at 145. That's my top 5.
That's Buffalo. They either blow you out or they lose the game. There ain't no close games. They blow you out or they lose. Okay, I'm going to sing my top 5 real quick, then we got to close out, Felix. I'm going to go with my Dallas Cowboys at number 5. Chuck Thomas, don't be upset at me. TB12 choked at Washington, so he's not on his list. Number 4, I got the Los Angeles Rams, even though they lost 2 in a row. With Odell Beckham and Von Miller, I think they'll figure it out, and they're going to crush Slate. Remember I told you that. Number 3, I had to do this. I got to put the Tennessee Titans at number 3. They beat the Bills, the Chiefs, the Saints, and the Rams. And 2 of those games, they won without Derrick Henry. How do you not put the Titans in the top 5? I don't know how you do that. Number 2, I know this thing. I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I got a tie between the Cardinals, a healthy Cardinal team, with Kyler Murray and Buffalo. I couldn't make my decision, so I got both of them tied at number 2. And number 1, I got to keep with the cheeseheads, baby. Green Bay Packers. They still win every week. Aaron Rodgers, no Devontae Adams. They still pulling out W's. I got the Packers at number 1. And with that, Felix, give me your last words, brother.
Yo, keep doing your thing, man. I'm glad that I was able to make it and get on, man. And, man, love you all. And peace, man. Peace.
Thank you, my brother. Yo, and I love you for this one, man. You've been coming through like on crunch time. And that's what I say separates your friends and people you know is who there in crunch time. And you perform under crunch time. God bless you, your family. Enjoy the weekend. No drinking and driving, all right?
That's right. And
my
listen,
brother.
no drinking and videotaping, man.
Yo, I'm asking you out, baby. Stay up, baby. All right.
All right.
My man Felix Jacino, man. That's my guy right there, man. I'm not ashamed to say that in front of 5,000 people. That's my fucking guy right there. Okay, so I'm going to take a risk. Like I said, it's a crapshoot today. Sportsbook Jeff. Let's see if we can get you on, brother. Give it your best shot. We waiting on Sportsbook Jeff. Hopefully this works out. All right, baby.
All right.
Okay, guys, let me introduce my man, Sportsbook Jeff. One of my friends where I go make my bets at in a certain casino. Really good guy. You got to see his daughter. His daughter is a genius, man. She looked like she's 15 years old, but obviously she's not because she's in a sports book with grown men. But this guy got a nice daughter that's about to take it over. But Sportsbook Jeff, real quick, introduce yourself before we get started.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you, Al, for having me on the show. Fantastic show. Great hearing all the baseball stuff as it goes back in my history with coaching for 20 plus years and trying to make a difference out there with the young bucks. I'm from the Lou, so a little bit biased St. Louis action here. Probably always will be, but let's take that out to Vegas now. Been out here for about 4 years now, and we're sitting here, Al and I have been working together here for about a few months now.
Yes, sir.
Days going back and forth. I think we've gotten to the point now where, hey, don't tell me who you got, so we're not bet against each other rooting.
There we go. There we go.
We've got it going down. But fantastic show. I think there's a lot I can help offer with baseball, football, and all aspects of sports, and also a little bit with the mentality of what an athlete goes through. Because I think a lot of times we go out and we look at these games, we're not thinking about what's going through an athlete's head preparing for a big game or coming off a disappointment. So maybe I can add some of the mental aspect.
I like that. I like that. That. To me, I call that the intangibles.
Well, that's the old ball coach hitting you. You know,
there you go.
Sometimes
there you go.
Buffalo Bills, you got to circle the wagon, right?
All right, Jeff, listen real quick, because I got to get a couple other guys on. We're very limited on time. I want to at least break you in with games to watch. And then as we move forward, I'm going to give you a lot of more stuff. But we're going to go games to watch. I'm going to name you the game as quick as you could, who you like and why, real quick. And then we'll go to the next game. I'm doing 5 of them for you.
All right.
Okay, we're going to start real quick. Indianapolis Colts at Buffalo Bills. I think this is a big game, especially for the Colts. The line is Bills -7. The totals is 50. Your take.
Well, I can give you an aspect from an athlete standpoint and a number standpoint. The first thing about this game that comes to life for me is the fact that this is a rematch from the wild card game last year's playoffs. And if you
it was the same line almost.
Same line.
And Phillip Rivers covered. They lost, but they covered.
And if you go back and do your homework, you'll notice that when you have a rematch the following year of 2 playoff teams, it's usually not the same result.
Woo!
You also throw in the fact that now this is a trend for this year. It's 44-14-1. A team often against a spread loss versus a team with against a spread win. Betting the team against the spread loss has won 44 out of 14-1, 50 games.
Listen to this, guys. He's giving you some real inside shit. This is some real inside shit.
Okay. Then you throw in the fact too that Buffalo's been up and down. And I mean, after listening to the power rankings going through, I know that in my book, Buffalo is not a top 5 team because of the fact that the best win they have is versus Kansas City on their downside.
Right.
Okay. And I think the way I look at my power teams are ones that win on the road, win convincingly on the road, consistently beat the teams you're supposed to beat, and then mix in your quality wins. I don't know if Buffalo qualifies for that. Now, the biggest question mark of the Indianapolis.
No, but you got to admit they loaded up, though. You got to admit they loaded up. They just haven't been playing to their potential thoroughly. But I know what you're saying. You're not impressed.
And what you're doing for me now.
I got you. You're not impressed.
As you know, when you grow up, potential's a bad word, Al. It means you're not getting the job done. So I want somebody to get the job done. Now, it comes back to Colts this game. Buffalo, top 5 rush defense. Colts want to run the ball, okay, with Taylor and Hines.
Right.
They're going to shut that down. So what does this boil down to? Can Mr. Wentz go on the road and play well enough to win a football game?
Right. Let's knock it out because we got 4 more games.
So, in my opinion on this game here, I have a slight lean to the Colts and the points, but not a huge.
You're going to go against your theory you just gave out, right?
Well, no, it follows the theory. The Colts will be the bet coming off against the spread loss with Jacksonville. Buffalo against the spread.
Oh, you meant the last game. But what happened to last year? Dumb covering to this year. You're not going to apply that?
Buffalo won the playoff game. You bet the team that lost. So Colts lost to Buffalo. Colts will be the play again here.
Got you. Okay, I thought you were doing the spread because the Colts covered that game. But
they
Bills
covered, but they didn't win straight up.
Got you. Okay. Game number 2 real quick. The New Orleans Saints, who are hurting right now, they got about 3 guys out at the Philadelphia Eagles. I think, believe it or not, this could be a real good game. Even though the Eagles got a losing record, I think it's going to be a good game. Your take real quick.
Well, make it short and sweet. You got an Eagles team that probably hasn't won a home game in a year. Okay?
Right.
Playing at home, they're a home
team. The
game.
line is -3, by the way, -3.
It's growing. You got a Saints team that's completely banged up, 3rd-string quarterback. I haven't seen yet Kamara in or out. No wide
Kamara's
receiver.
out, I think. I think he's going to be out.
I think he probably is out. Okay? A Saints team that hasn't won a game in a month despite holding down a playoff spot. So it comes down to, do you think Jalen Hurts can not turn the ball over, okay, maintain the game, Can they run the ball enough so they don't put Hurts in a bad situation throwing the ball against that Saints defense, which I think is as good as anybody in the league? Okay. Right. And can the Philly
Saints ain't no joke on defense.
No joke at all. Okay. And can the Saints do enough on offense against a very mediocre, average Eagles defense? Okay. With Sean Payton having that time. And again, the short week for the Saints plays into this too, with Buffalo on Thursday. Okay. So my lean to this game here is I don't like how much the Lions move 3 points, but I'd probably go with Philly on a money line play, probably underneath the spread.
Right. I think they'll probably close out about 3. Yeah. I think they got that line kind of right. Okay, next real big game, you got the Cheeseheads, the Green Bay Packers, and hopefully Aaron Rodgers in the lineup versus the Minnesota Vikings.
Ooh. This might be my game for the week here, Mr. York. Well, as you know, in the past, going to Minnesota has been the house of horrors for Green Bay, but they haven't lost in Minnesota since 2018.
Oh, Aaron's been cutting them up over there.
It's been 3 years.
And this year, Minnesota's the play on the road. At home, they don't do it as well as home. They're a cover machine on the road. You know that. Because even this week against the Chargers, but they went over there and won outright. So your take on this game.
I'm going to tell you, here's the key to this game. It's not MVP Aaron Rodgers. It's MVP Aaron Jones being out. Okay?
Got you.
Aaron Jones has been the reason why Green Bay has been able to control the clock on offense.
Scotty Jones.
Along with A.J. Dillon. Okay? They've kept
Dillon, I think Dillon could do enough.
Yes, he can.
I like Dillon.
He also likes to fumble a little bit.
Yeah, but Aaron Jones ain't your housekeeper either. He let the ball go too every once in a while.
He does. But, as you know, sometimes it's easier to be the sidekick than the main dish.
Got you.
Dillon's coming in. He's got to be the main dish and carry it. I look at this spot. This is kind of the season for Minnesota here. Okay?
Great
They've
point.
had too many close losses. They play everybody to a field goal game. They be up big. They give it back. They're down big. They come back in.
Yep.
Okay? I think this is a horrible spot for the Green Bay Packers. I think they're going into the Lions' den in this game. And
Packers minus 1.5.
And I tell you what, the wrong team's favored here. This is Minnesota on the money line. Money line by 7.
Okay, you heard them, guys. Real quick, let's move on. We got a couple minutes. I got to get Chango on real quick. I love this game here. You ready for this Sportsbook, Jeff?
Let's go.
My Dallas Cowboys at the Kansas City Chiefs. The line is minus 2.5 Chiefs. It's going up and down. You get the 2, of course, if you like them. You like the Cowboys, you want the 2.5. Talk to us.
Well, the Chiefs are in my big backyard of Missouri here. But unfortunately for me, I think this is all about the Cowboys here. They're better on offense. They're better on defense. They're better on special teams. You've got a Chiefs team here that was favored by 3 points a week ago that went out and won by 3 or 4 touchdowns. Now they're only 2.5 at home against Dallas. You got Dallas going big game hunting here for a signature win. Okay? They haven't beaten really too many people. Okay? They played them close. But their biggest win was Chargers out in L.A. I look at this way. This is the big thing I came up with, is that the Chiefs, the last 8 times that they have played the number 1 offensive team in the NFL, which that's what Dallas is, 1-7 against the spread. 1-7. Okay? I like Dallas to cover. Do I think they win? Pretty good shot at it, but I think they're still going to keep it under that 2.5, 3 points.
Okay, real quick. I gave out the Chiefs on my show. What I know about my Cowboys, I'm 1-4 betting against them all year. So I know shit about my own team. But I just think it's a great spot for the Chiefs. I think their engine is turned on again. They hugging each other. Kelsey's starting to get the rock. Mahomes is starting to smile. It looks like they turning the corner here, Jeff, and they in first place again. I don't know how that happened. I really don't know how that happened, Jeff, but they in first place. I think the mojo's with them. I think a real tight game. Tucker wins it for the Chiefs, but I'm going to hope it's 3 because I gave out -2 on my show. So I'm going to leave it like that.
Well,
let's move on to the last game because, like I said, I got to get my boy Chango on. Real good game here, and I got to put this team because they represent our state, the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Las Vegas Raiders. The line is -1 Bengals. They had a bye week of 2 straight losses coming up to Elysian Field. Talk to us.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is real simple for me. You got the Bengals off that bye week, off 2 straight losses, and still may be the best team in the AFC North Division coming in here to Vegas against a Raiders team that you might as well call them Sybil with all the things they've had to deal with this year. Coaching, Gruden gone, the Ruggs situation. They're coming off a beating from their arch rival on Sunday Night Football.
Arnett pulling out guns on Instagram.
Yep. And the way I look at it is this way. I think that the team to fade is the Raiders are back in their annual second half swoon, and I don't trust them. Okay? I don't trust them. I think the Bengals are better on the defensive side of the ball. They've got a solid kicker. They've got a more solid, balanced offense. It comes down to, can they keep Crosby and his buddies away from Burrow in this game? If he does, no problem. Cincinnati rolls.
Yeah, my boy Chago's going to be upset at this one. But the Raiders been funny. When you think they're going down, they win. When you think they're going to win, they go down. So they've been that kind of team this year. And I think they're going down, but that just be the game they might win. But I got to go with Joe Burrow and company. Bye week, 2 losses in a row. Raiders, they're not all there mentally. Too much things happening. I think it took its toll, Jeff, and I think it will show in coming the second half of the season. I'm pretty sure you agree with me with that.
I absolutely
So I'm going to roll with you with the Cincinnati Bengals on that. Jeff, I want to thank you for coming on. You definitely going to be part of my rotation, and I'm going to definitely have you do the game because I'm loving this session right here. I'm loving it. So close it out real quick, Jeff. Whatever you want to say, last words, and then we move on, brother.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the thing I'm going to talk about a little bit here is pay attention, guys, to college basketball coming up. Las Vegas here is going to be the mecca for college hoops. It starts tonight with Michigan, UNLV, Arizona, and Wichita State right here in the City of Lights. We got Gonzaga taking on UCLA. You know what a game was back in the Final Four. We also got Coach K with Gonzaga coming in here. They've moved the Maui Invitational all here. And plus we have a Big 14 Classic with North Carolina, Kentucky, Ohio State, and UCLA coming back in December. Are you kidding me? I mean, you don't have to go anywhere. Just go to Vegas. That's what I'm going to leave you with. And
there you go,
also,
brother.
A little heads up, too. Out in Connecticut this weekend, starting tomorrow, a little North Carolina, Purdue, Villanova, and Tennessee action. Don't sell short the Boilermakers this year. They might be this year's Baylor, and I'll leave you with that.
You know what? We're going to catch up on that on the next show. We're going to introduce everybody to the college basketball life, and I'm going to have you take care of that subject. Fair enough?
Man up.
Okay, brother. Thank you. Let me hurry up because I got to move on.
Thank you, brother.
Sportsbook Jeff, great job, buddy.
All right, man.
Okay. All right, guys. I try to bring to y'all all the gold I can find. That's all I try to do. Let me try to get Chango up in here. Salute the Sportsbook Jeff. Chango, where you at, baby? I'm going to add you on first, Chango. Let's see if I can just get you on the add-on. Hopefully this will work. I just told you I'm adding you on. Now I got to exit out. Hold up. Okay, here we go. I hope I can get them on because we had a crapshoot earlier. Hope we can get them on. We got 6 minutes. I got to get Chango in, give y'all that Raider talk real quick. I don't know if he's going to kill it. I got to get him on. All right, Chango, I'm going to X you out. We're going to try all over again. Chango, if we can't get you in, I got to keep going, baby. Okay? I'm going to X you out, start all over. One more time, I got to keep going. Try again, Chango. Try one more time. I'm waiting on you. Okay, guys, while we waiting, Sportsbook Jeff come in. He's going to be helping us out on a lot of topics. College basketball. We're going to give you games to watch where he can kind of give you a side to lean on. I mean, this is so much good information. Information I wish I had my hands on when I was learning this whole shit. Real talk. Let me see what we got here. Hold up. Humpty said Ohtani was the correct pick. Like Felix said, he did something we never seen in the history book. You mean like I said, Humpty? I've been said that. That he's doing that Babe Ruth shit. Don't give him the credit for that, Humpty. Okay, let me see what else we got. We waiting on Chango, guys. Okay, Lamar Leary said Crawford. So I guess Crawford's going to win easy tomorrow, I guess. Let's see what else we got here. I'm just going through stuff real quick. Humpty said Crawford's a great fighter, underestimating Porter. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's going to be a way better fight than what everybody anticipating. Suge Knight, I see you, baby. Suge Knight in the building. Scotty Jones in the building. Okay, let's see if we can get Chango. If this don't work, I got to keep it going. We're going to try to get Chango in the building. Okay, for some reason, my boy's not coming up. Chango, we gotta make some adjustments. Hold up, let me see again. One more time, Chango, and I gotta keep it pushing, brother. I love you, but I gotta keep it pushing. We're trying to get Chango on. It's not working for whatever reason. I know it sucks. Trust me, I know it sucks. Got 3 minutes, Chango. I got to do this giveaway. We got 2 giveaways. So what I'm going to do, Chango, since we can't get you on, it's looking like we can't get you on. Because it's saying added on my thing, but you're not getting on. Once it says added, you're supposed to pop up. You're not popping up. Okay, Chango, listen, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're going to figure it out this week. We can't afford this to happen again. Let me give you an update on the AFC West. Chango covers, the Raiders, so I'm going to give you a little Raider talk. Chiefs are 6-4, leading the division. Chargers are 5-4. Raiders are 5-4. Broncos are 5-5. The whole division is only a half game to a game differential. Very competitive division. Not a great division because the best team is only 6-4, which is not the champion Kansas City Chiefs, but the Super Bowl appearance Kansas City Chiefs. And the question I was going to ask Chango was, the Raiders choked in the big game last week. A game that they could have took sole possession of first place. And they fucking lay down at home against the Kansas City Chiefs. It was 17-14 at one time of the game. The game ended 41-14, which basically means like the Chiefs went like on a 3-4 touchdown run on them. Unanswered. Which told me at that moment right there, they're the fucking team to beat in the AFC West. The Chiefs are back, people. That's all I got to say. Now, are they going to make a run to the chip? I ain't saying that. But you're going to see the Kansas City Chiefs play football the way they used to play. They came out the ball in the Legion Stadium and gave them a ass whipping. Real talk. And with that, let's start the giveaway, guys. Chango, don't worry about it. I know you're upset, though. We'll get it right. I promise you. All right, let me put the camera down. I want y'all to see everything I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not Harry Houdini. I'm not none of these magical motherfuckers that can do shit. No. Straight play, straight winners. Whoever wins, wins. Let me lower this a little bit so I don't have to be yelling. Giveaway 1 last week. We didn't sell out giveaway 2. So I gave out 2 winners for number 1. Now we got the hoodie giveaway at number 2 sold out officially. But we're going to do giveaway 1 now, then giveaway 2. Let's get started. 1 through 20, guys. Remember, all I ask you guys is to ask one person to join. All of y'all, just ask one person to join my giveaway. You can do that, I'd appreciate that. Some of y'all like, fuck that nigga, I ain't helping him. You feel that way? I still love you. One through 20, giveaway 1. Put this over here. Y'all ready? Time to marinate. Time to marinate, guys. Like I said, I don't know who wins. I don't give a fuck who wins. My goal is to keep it as clean as possible. Like an umpire or a good umpire. I was a good umpire. All right, here we go. Giveaway 1. Here we go. We got a winner. 1 ball is out. We got a winner. Y'all see the ball right there, right? The winner is number 14. 14. That'll be my boy Venner. Venner. First time winner. Salute to Venner. Woo! First time winner, baby. My boy Venner, he go by Sofrito on Facebook. So if you know Sofrito, that's Venner. 14 a winner for giveaway 1. Now we go to giveaway 2. Giveaway 2. 21 through 40. This is for the hoodie. Man, I got a lot of new shit coming, guys. I know I've been a little like backed up with it, but we got a lot of shit coming, I promise y'all. $21 through $40. Okay, giveaway 2, baby. 21 through 40. Let's get it. If I say no play, it's no play. Everything has to work appropriately for it to be a play. No cheating on my shit. I don't give a fuck. Marinating it, baby. Everything's getting marinated. Here we go. Here we go. Gotta win. No play. No play. The ball fell. I'm not even looking at it. No play. The ball fell. Respin, goddammit. Here we go. You got a winner. You got a winner. You see it, right? This for the hoodie. 29. 29. $29 is Sportsbook Jeff. Sportsbook Jeff, another first-time winner. First-time winner. Let me get back to y'all. Give me 1 minute, guys. Okay, 2 new winners today. Sportsbook Jeff won today. First time playing. The guy that just joined the show today. Don't ask me how this shit happened. I got no fucking clue. If I had a clue, then I'll put a fake name and win myself. But we got Venner also. Venner played a few times. Venner played about, I would have to say, about maybe 5 weeks. Never won. First time winner. Jeff won. Now let me kick back. Let me kick y'all. Do a quick summary real quick. Give me 1 minute, guys. Give me 1 minute. Let me get this real quick. Okay, here we go. Listen, guys. We made it through another show. I knew somebody wasn't going to get in. I mean, it was a crapshoot today. X, we got to get you going. Chango, we got to figure out what's wrong. Thank you, Felix Jacinto. Great job as always. Thank you, Sportsbook Jeff, for joining the organization. You definitely got an angle that we can utilize. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Damn, dude, I mean, I love it. I thank you guys. I'm just going to keep bringing y'all this smoke. And let me give an important message real quick. I'm going to let you guys know I'm going to be moving on to YouTube. I just don't like the way I'm being treated by Facebook. That's just the best way to put it. So I'm going to keep y'all engaged when I'm going to make this maneuver. And all I ask from you guys, my man, I mean, it's so easy just to go to YouTube and watch it live. I mean, you don't need DoorDash for that. I mean, you could do that shit yourself. Just calculate in your head, you know what? He's not going to be on Facebook today. He's going to be on YouTube. But I'm going to give y'all exactly when I make that transition. It's in the workings because, like I said, I don't like the way I'm being treated. I know for sure they playing on my shit. I know, dog. I know. That's all I got to say. I know. Just like you know when, like, you got a worker or you're a manager at a shop and you just know something ain't right. You know they stealing. You just feel it. You feel it. I know they ain't fucking with me right. And I don't want to overtalk. A lot of great things happen on Facebook. I met you guys via Facebook. So I'm going to look at the positive and look at that. But I know for sure that my time is running out. So I'll let you know how to engage, when to engage. But I will be moving to YouTube. And I really would love y'all to follow me on that, man. You guys do not know how much that would mean to me for you guys to give me the support that you're giving me now. And with that, Al York Sports, open sessions and giveaways. No drinking and driving is the fucking law. Love you. We're going to leave it like that. And with that, I'm going to let y'all tap out. Chango, don't worry about it. X-Man, don't worry about it. We get back to y'all next week. Al York Sports Show, the raw truth. 100.